everyone, since it's my birthday month, my birthday was last week, I am doing a birthday and wedding video. I probably do have a few Am I the stories for a birthday. I don't know, each holiday that I get to, I'm like, oh, this is way more dramatic than the last. Let's see, I feel like birthday, Christmas, and Thanksgiving are the top 3, and this is the final boss. So let's see how that goes. Also, look how cute this shirt is. It says Capricorn, and it has the goat. It's so adorable. First one, am I the for being honest with my girlfriend when she asked a question about the birthday cake she made me? Probably because you're gonna say it's probably. My 34-year-old male had a birthday just yesterday, and my girlfriend, who's a 36-year-old female, I fully was almost like, oh my god, me too. She offered to bake me a cake. I told her that I would prefer a chocolate cake. Devil's food. I don't know what that means. With chocolate icing and nothing fancy. She's usually a great baker, and I guess she thought that wasn't sophisticated enough or something. She baked me a chocolate cake with vanilla icing between the 2 layers of the cake, then surrounding in chocolate frosting. I feel like that's fine. What's wrong with that? But I guess, like, you didn't ask for that. Like, that's the issue. The cake was fine, but I was disappointed because it was not what I wanted. She must have noticed and asked me if I was disappointed, so I was honest with her. Yes, I was disappointed. It wasn't the cake I asked for. I said if I wanted vanilla in a cake, I would have asked for vanilla in the cake. She's gonna throw it in your face. I didn't make a scene, I didn't pout, I even ate half of a slice, the chocolate part. She got upset with me and said, but I've made a vanilla cake before and you liked it. I pointed out that I don't mind vanilla icing, but it's not what I wanted for my birthday. Her feelings were hurt and she even pulled I'm not going to make you any cake next year. Which I replied with, I will order my own and get my money back if they don't do it like I want it. Oh my god, I feel like you kind of made her up, like, I guess. Apparently, that was my last straw. She asked me to leave, later texted me that I embarrassed her in front of her kids, and now she won't reply to my messages. Oh, there's, like, a lot of lore, I guess. I think birthdays are important things, and I feel like I was honest with her when she asked me. I didn't want to lie about it. My friend told me that I should have been grateful that she made me a cake at all, especially one that I've eaten and liked in the past. Maybe I overreacted a bit, though I don't feel like I did and hope to get a second opinion. Am I here? There's an edit before I give my thoughts. Edit. After looking at the comments, I've apologized to my girlfriend for being the partial but also asked her for an apology as well. She hasn't replied yet, but I assume I'll hear from her today. Why wouldn't you just wait till you heard back from her to update it? She's probably just thinking about how she can best apologize to me. That is such a positive thought. Because if I were you, I'd be like, I'm not hearing from her ever again. I'm not, like, she's not apologizing. So I'm so glad you're positive, man. I don't know, I'm not saying you should or shouldn't be, but I don't think, I hate to say that, I don't think you're the asshole. Well, okay. I think you should have ate the cake. I think you should have ate it regardless, because if you like the cake, you've ate it before, it sounds like, eat it. But you have a right to be upset. You know what I mean? And I think she then has a right to be upset if you didn't eat it because you've ate it in the past. But definitely not as upset as you. Too much misunderstanding. Too much like, okay. She should have just made the cake that you wanted. Or like if she didn't do that, then you say, I didn't really want this cake. I'm going to eat it anyways, but I'm kind of upset that you didn't make the cake I wanted. You know what I mean? As like the person who's in charge of the cake, if you're getting a cake or making a cake that the person doesn't like, or something that you're like, oh, well, I would enjoy doing this. That's a little like, someone's birthday, you do everything and anything that they ask for. You don't second guess a thing, no matter what. So I'm gonna say, you're not I don't like calling you an I just want things to work out in the end. I don't want anything bad to come of this from either of you. I don't think it's like end all be all. But it is sort of like there's kids there and you're not eating the cake, like you're going that far. Anyways. Alrighty, the next one is, am I for dumping my girlfriend after she expected me to pay for everyone on her birthday? This can get tricky territory. I'm a 24-year-old male and my girlfriend is a 24-year-old female and we've been dating for 4 years. On my girlfriend's 24th birthday 2 weeks ago, I booked a table at a pretty nice restaurant for me, her, and 4 of her friends. I want to clarify beforehand that I earn quite a bit of more than my girlfriend. I cover all the rent and utilities for our apartment while she covers household expenses like groceries and such. Okay, that's a cute little dynamic. Good for you guys. While at the restaurant, I noticed how she and all her friends ordered some of the most expensive items on the menu. At the time, I thought I would only be covering mine and my girlfriend's bill, so I wasn't really concerned. When the bill arrived and the waiter asked if I would like to split the bill, I said yes. That's awkward. I feel the awkwardness from right here. I told the waiter that what my girlfriend and I ordered would be on me and the rest should be decided between her friends. The bill totaled around 1,100 euros. I don't know what that transfers to. Let's look up 1,100 euros to USD. scared. I'm gonna guess $700. Oh, $1,128. What did you eat? What did you eat and what did you drink? Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, I remember the smiles being wiped off their faces as soon as I said that. I ended up paying for my girlfriend's and my food while her friends paid for theirs. I remember the car ride home being awfully silent. I kept asking my girlfriend if something was wrong, but she kept insisting that she was just tired. And no, she wasn't just tired. My girlfriend ended up giving me the silent treatment for the next week. I kept asking her if something was wrong, but she would always refuse to say what the issue was. The thought of me not paying being the culprit kept creeping into my mind, but I would always reassure myself by telling myself that my girlfriend wouldn't be dumb enough to expect me to pay for everyone's food. Dumb enough is kind of crazy. Dumb enough. Dumb enough posting that after, posting that as an afterthought too. I still don't know the full story, so I'm not going to say about it wrong, but saying dumb enough is crazy. I just lost it last Monday, and I demanded an answer from her. She ended up telling me that I embarrassed her in front of her friends by not paying for it. I asked her why it was my responsibility to pay. She told me since I organized everything, and I was the man, I was obligated to pay for everyone. We ended up getting into a heated argument that I ended up staying at my parents' house for the next couple of days to gather my thoughts. I came home last Friday, and her attitude towards me didn't change one bit. When I confronted her again, she told me to transfer the money her friends paid for the food, and she told me to transfer the money? Oh, okay. And only then she would talk to me. Again, me not finishing the sentence and being confused. We got into another heated argument, and I broke up with her, and then and there, and telling her to pack her things. While leaving, she called me broke boy and wished me good luck finding another girlfriend with my brokey mentality. Oh my god. That's where it's like, okay, that's a little far. Okay. Man, you really got me on this one. Guys, I'm so stupid. I did not keep scrolling. There's more to the story. I started giving some intel and being confused. More. I'm so stupid. I almost immediately regretted dumping her on the spot for something that, in the grand scheme of things, is really small. I thought you were gonna say that you didn't regret breaking up with her because she called you broke boy. She sent me an apology yesterday for calling me those names, but she insisted on She insisted on me paying back her friends if I wanted to make our relationship work. Oh. That's not where I thought it was going, but yeah. I've been a mess since. I don't want to throw away 4 years with someone I consider to be the future mother of my kids. I could have given her friends a heads up that I wouldn't be covering for them, and I know that's completely my fault, but her behavior over the past 2 weeks has also been quite concerning to me. Again, I love her so much for the situation to be the end of our relationship. I just want to swallow my pride and send her friends the money and forget about everything. Am I the here? I think you are the here, okay? Before I kept reading, I was a little stumped, but when I kept reading, whenever I kept reading, I'm like, okay, you're the only because you admitted that you could have told the friends that you weren't gonna pay for their bill. Therefore, unfortunately, you're the you admit fault to that, so it's like, I think maybe then you could maybe meet in the middle. It's like, okay, I'll split it with them. I'm sorry, I should have given them a heads up. I can't really afford that, so but I just don't know your financial situation. I don't want to say, hey, you should be paying $11,000, not $1,100 if you can't afford it. So maybe be like, can we split it? Only if you can't afford it, but if you can't afford it, only if you can't afford it. But if you can, I would say just send it because it's 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. You don't want to throw that away over this because I think this is really silly. I think that you can admit that you gave them the wrong idea about paying, then yeah. My initial thought is, if I go out to eat with someone on their birthday, I'm like, I'm going to pay for my stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll even pay for theirs. You know what I mean? But I can definitely see the misunderstanding. Also, as the friend, if I would have saw, because I'm assuming the birthday girl picked the restaurant, I would say, are you or your boyfriend paying? Because I can't afford that. Clearly, the friends could afford it. I mean, damn, good on all you and your friend. Damn. Okay, money up, not your funny up. Or both, maybe. I don't know. I think that you are the I think you should send the money, and she apologized. I'm completely ignoring that. She apologized for calling you the name. She apologized for how she acted. So you should apologize for how you acted. Figure something out with the money, and then you'll no longer be the But for right now, you are the Alrighty, next one is, am I for wearing a white dress on my birthday 2 weeks before my brother-in-law and his fiance are getting married. Let's see, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if I can include the dress, but Thursday was my 40th birthday. I usually don't celebrate birthdays. My husband just makes me dinner and gives me a present, and then my mom invites me for breakfast and gives me a present from the whole family. But when I turned 20 and 30, I had a bigger party, and now too. I invited immediate family and my closest friends. The party was yesterday, and it was a great day. I'm so hungover now. Okay, queen. Age is just a number, for real. I noticed that brother-in-law, my husband's brother, thank you, I know that one. And his fiance were a bit standoffish, but my soon-to-be sister-in-law is always standoffish with me, so nothing new. Okie dokie, awkward. Today my husband woke up to a long text message berating us because I wore a white dress. We're getting married in 2 weeks and I should have known better. TBH, I swear on my grandma's grave that I didn't think about any of this. I don't know what that means. Why is that bad that you did that? Sister-in-law thinks that I always wear inappropriate clothes that draw attention to me, so she's now demanding to see what I will be wearing at her wedding. I asked if they're asking everyone. Nope, just me. I said then I refused. Now they say I'm an asshole for wearing white and them refusing to show the dress I'm wearing to the wedding, threatening to disinvite my husband and I. My husband is conflicted. I don't know. I think I'd rather have my husband go alone than being treated like a child. Am I the for wearing a white dress to my party? And am I for refusing to wear my dress to the wedding? This purely sounds like that the sister-in-law wanted a reason to ask what you were wearing to the wedding. I don't think that you have to show her. Already so mad about other things. It's like, okay, well then no, I'm not gonna show you. I don't understand. Is that like some sort of superstition thing, wearing white? I don't know that, but if there was no ill intention, no, you're not the and like, yeah, just no. I feel like whatever superstition, it's like, okay, well, if you think I'm trying to like put some sort of karma, something on you, that ain't it, girl. It ain't about you. It's about me on my 40th birthday. It's all about you, Pearl, on your 16th birthday. Anyways, no, you're not the duh. Sometimes when people post stuff on here, I'm like, do you really think that you're the I feel bad if you do think you are. Like, wow, that really, like, the stuff that consumes me in my life, this is like that for them, you know what I mean? The only ifs, buts, and ands is if you're in the wedding, then yeah, I feel like she has definitely a reason to see what you're wearing. I feel like your husband has to be in the wedding. I know how sometimes the in-laws like won't be in it, but it's like, I feel like your husband's definitely in it. Brother and the sister-in-law are pissed too, both. That's kind of crazy for both of them to be mad. It would be different if you were like hating on them and they knew that, or they could feel the energy. If you're just wearing a white dress, if you're just doing your thing, I'm not into wedding superstitions like that, so I just don't understand what they're being all weird about. No, you're not the asshole. My whole thing is there's nothing, because I've never heard anything about wearing white 2 weeks before a wedding. My conspiracy is she played this whole number just to try to ask you what you're wearing to her wedding because she wants to know. Which, I don't think it's wrong of her to ask, but if she would have asked nicely and didn't say you always wear everything inappropriate. So, no, you're not the I hope you had a good 40th birthday, though, besides that. It sounds like you did. You said you're so hungover. Okay, diva. Okay, last but not least, this title. Ooh, it sounds exciting. Not exciting, but like, what's the tea here? Am I faking a serious eye injury, making my mom faint, and ruining my birthday party? Well, if you're okay with your birthday party being ruined, then I'm gonna say no. I don't know, but let's see. My mom thinks the height of humor is to smash me and my siblings' face into our birthday cakes. I have no idea why, but it amuses her. I just turned 15 and I told her that if she planned to do that to me again, I would rather not have a cake or even a party. Whoa! I feel like it's kind of fun, but maybe not like every year, or like when it's expected, it's not fun. You know what I mean? My brother Matt, he used to like, each year he would try to like not smash my face in the cake, but try and get a way to get cake on my face. It was unique each time, that it was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that, versus bam, smash in the face. So I don't know why the hate. I think it's kind of quirky. I don't know. But hey, you asked, you shall receive on your birthday, like we said. Whatever they say goes on the birthday. She promised that she would not do it, and she was upset that I threatened to not attend if she planned it without that promise. That's annoying. I knew she was lying because I know her, so I made a plan with my friends. One of them does cosplay and helped me out with a very basic trick. The other two that were also present at my party were there to play along and make it worse. Oh my god. When my mom smashed my face into the cake as expected, I screamed like I was shot. I took the patch I had in my hand and pulled my face away from the cake and put my hand to my eye. Oh my god. The patch had a stub of candle that stuck out between my fingers and some fake blood. My friends came to the rescue and I screamed that I couldn't see out of that eye. One of them looked under my hand and pretended to have to go to the bathroom to throw up. I'm trying to imagine how that looked. Like, so the patch, so you had a patch on your hand, had a stub of a candle that stuck between the fingers. Oh, okay, so he was just holding something, so you just had the candle out, bam, and she just, like, you did it quick enough, she probably didn't realize. That's kind of funny. Is that mean to say? My mom literally fainted. Once that happened, I called off the joke really quickly. I showed everyone that it was just a joke, but the day was wrecked. There was fake blood everywhere. Someone had called an ambulance, which was good because we ended up needing it for my mom. Oh my gosh, why would you need it for your mom if she just fainted? But also, how did the fake blood get everywhere? What? I'm assuming from you, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, how did the fake blood get everywhere? I don't know. I didn't get in trouble because I showed my dad the text showing that my mom had promised to not do the cake thing, but my mom is pissed that, I don't know what that says, but my mom is pissed that I made her look bad and like a liar because I showed everyone the text because they were all mad at me to begin with. Bruh. I think that if she hadn't lied, then nothing would have happened. So this is all on her. No, you're not. I think that's funny. And I mean, like, you know, injury jokes, injury pranks are a little bit too, you know, they're hard. But no, that's kind of funny. Because you asked her not to do it. And it's also, no, you're not. No. Her only reason to be mad is because you exposed her. Like, you literally said, because her only reason to be mad is because you shared the texts. And I mean, thank God you took those text messages and you had that conversation over the phone, not in person, because you had those receipts. No, you're not. And I think that's a really funny prank. I think that's kind of deserved of her because you asked her not to do it. So, whatever. But why? I'm kind of like, what happened to her fainting? Like, I wish you kind of explained more of this, you know what I mean? More of the party afterwards. Like, what happened? Did everyone go home? And I also want to know, at what point did you show everyone the receipt? Because if I was at that party, if everyone was mad at me right then and there, I would have been like, guys, I would have pulled them out right then. And that's what would have made it even funnier. Like, this whole scenario is just funny. And no one got hurt. That ambulance bill, though, yeah. No, I don't think you're the I think that's funny, and I think that's a silly little prank. You asked her, and she definitely ain't gonna do it ever again, I'll tell you that. You live and you learn. You did it to your mom. Like, there you go. She had it coming. I don't know, but good for you. I'm glad that you did that. That's a core memory for you and your family. You know, that's all you're doing. You're just creating some core memories. They can't hate you. You're just creating some core memories for them all. So, and I just love how everyone turned on her. She's probably really embarrassed. She's never gonna show up to a birthday party ever again. Good for you. Maybe. I don't know. That's it for this week's video. Happy birthday to anyone out there ever in life. You know what I mean? I'm 23 now. This is like the first birthday that I kind of spiraled after, but we're not even going to talk about that. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I hope that you're not getting any on your birthday. I did not have any am I the asshole moments, or are they the asshole moments on my birthday. Thank goodness. This year at least. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. As always, stop being so hydrated. Peace out. I love you guys. Bye.